boyfriend of 3.5 years cheated 2 years ago. I guess I'm looking for advice or for someone to share a similar experience. My boyfriend and I have been together 3.5 years. This is a military relationship, if that matters. I moved across the country to be with him about 6 months into dating, and at that time we felt so solid. A couple of months after he was moved overseas for work for about 9 months, I stayed put. During that period, I believe he had a relationship with a girl, we'll call her Cassie, he worked with. I don't know the true extent, but I'll get to that in a minute. During his 9-month stretch overseas, he would honestly just be plain old mean to me. He hated answering questions about what he was up to or who he was hanging out with. He hated stepping aside from social events to call me goodnight or just ask how my day was. There was a large time difference, so I would wake up early before work, stay up late at night, and even time my lunch breaks to be able to speak with him. Mind you, I knew no one in this new location since I had just moved to be with him. I felt like some of my frustration stemmed from being alone with new work and no one around to support me. I always felt like he was acting sketchy with Cassie, as he would at times say he didn't like being around her, then other times be out solo with her and out partying. I'm not against people having friends of the opposite gender, but I do think you should be transparent about your relationship with them and not walk the line of too flirty/too far. Cassie had a husband at the time, but my boyfriend said she was cheating on him with multiple other people. He always denied doing anything with her, and our lives resumed when he came back home. Fast forward to about 6 months ago, 3 years into dating. We went on a weekend away with a big group of friends, and something was said between my boyfriend and one of his long-term guy friends that set off alarms. They didn't know I overheard them talking about nudes and how to hide them on your phone. I honestly didn't know there were hidden features to iPhones till then, and also never thought my boyfriend would ever hide something. Late that night, I snooped in my boyfriend's phone. I found recent pictures of some other girls' nudes, all dated within the time period we were dating. Multiple of them. Some of them extending back to and including the time he was overseas. I found messages between him and Cassie that essentially said he was mad at her for sleeping around because it was putting his health at risk, and many other incriminating but not outright admitting cheating. He had messages with so many other girls I never knew existed, talking about their bodies, flirty talk, and even calling one his temptress. The messages between him and his guy friend were even worse, talking about people they have slept with and objectifying women. I know reading all that should instantly be an answer, leave him. I almost did. I wanted to, but I also wanted to fix it all and get back to just him and me like it was at the beginning. We went to counseling and agreed to try and work it out. Some portions of me truly believe he is sorry and will not cross a line again, but the other part of me festers on still not knowing the whole truth about what happened with him and Cassie. He gets upset when I get upset. Should I just accept that this was all broken beyond repair? Should I be pressing for the whole story on Cassie? He doesn't know I read the messages. I just told him I found the nudes in his phone. I find myself okay for days, then randomly crying my whole drive home from work. I'm not sure what to think anymore.